Hi there. Now we're going to have a little chat about power generation, where it is, how it works and everything else, and how you can use it to your best advantage and how you can generate power off both sides and multiple shots, things like that. But before we have a look at the clip, remember to like, subscribe, share, whatever, I don't know, something comes up down here anyway. It'll go bing or something like that. Anyway, let's have a look at the clip and then we can have a little chat.
Okay, the next thing we need to understand is what we would call posting. Okay, so we've already got power, we've got movement, things like that. But it's called posting. Now, most people tend to think of this from traditional martial arts where they see people posting on one leg and they see all these sort of silly things. It's not that. It's positioning your body weight in such a way that you can deliver multiple shots from that one location. Give an example of not posting. What people tend to do, they'll throw a big hook, woof. Now all their weight is on this leg. They're unable to throw anything with this side. All they can do then is push off, transfer the weight and throw this side, woof. And then they've got the same problem this side. All the weight's on this leg. They got nothing over here. They've gone past their point of balance, so they can only push off that leg and come back with another punch from that side. Woof. So they end up with this like woof, woof, woof. And you see it all the time. And we call them dog techniques because they're going woof, woof with it all the time. It's like woof, woof all the way through. What you need to be able to do is to be able to throw multiple shots off either side from each side of your body. So for example, if I'm in close and I've thrown an elbow on someone, I'm posted here, I can throw knees, I can throw kicks, I can throw multiple elbows, I can throw multiple hooks, I can throw non-stop punches all from that one posted place without worrying. I haven't got to go hoof, 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 to land my shots. Because I'm in close in here, posted correctly, and my weight's correct, I've got multiple shots. I can just keep going. And by breathing correctly, I can just really keep going. So it's critical that we understand this posting. So we need to make sure that we understand that we transfer our weight, not all the way over, but such that we can feel the relationship between our ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, rib, shoulder, head and neck. So that we can feel where it is. That we can move it back anytime we want. We're not stuck there and we're not off balance. We can move it back and post off the other side should we choose. We can post and change the posting side at will whenever we want. We're not stuck here and then slowly having to push it back. We're here able to move and change it mid-punch, mid-strike if we want to. It's very, very subtle, the difference between this and this in terms of seeing exactly when the change occurs. But we're not limiting ourselves. When you're sparring with people who are what we call wolf fighters, it does become easy because you know that the second you receive a shot this side, they can't throw another one. They can only throw another shot from the other side. So you're safe to exit that way or safe to strike from there. So when I have someone like that, for example, throw a hook in this way and I cover the hook, and I know they can only throw from that punch that side, I'm free to throw this one, aren't I? Because I've only got to worry about that hand. So if I'm covered here, I'm free to throw that one because they can't throw with that hand. But if the person is posted correctly and they throw the hook, they can keep throwing it and they can throw the other one. So when that lands, if I cover that one, I've still got to worry about it if I can see that they're posted correctly, because there could be multiple shots coming in. Rather than a shot coming in, I know it can only come back from there. So for sports people, it's critical that you have this posting correct, that you can move it around and be in different positions. For self-defense, it's also a superb addition for you, because you can be posted here and still throw your multiple shots and not be that self-defense guy who's throwing a big haymaker and got nothing to follow it up with. You're in here and you're throwing them. Mix it in with the correct head movement, the hip movement, and getting that shock into place, and you can deliver multiple powerful shots all from that posting. It can be punches, knees, elbows, kicks, the lot. They're all open for you.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that clip, and if you did, do the likey, sharey, subscribey thing, press the notification and all that jazz. Anyway, what we need to talk about is some of the things that people get a little bit wrong or they're not quite sure about. Now, imagine, right, that you're just throwing a punch with the backhand, and so you've got your front foot slightly forward. Let's put a self-defense situation, not sporty. You've got your front foot slightly forward, your left side, this side, slightly forward, your backhand, your back foot, obviously at the back. Now, with the heel up on the back foot, you push down on the base, on the ball of the foot, transfer the weight and send it. Okay, so that's just a very simple, basic method. And people get confused then when they see, like, if you go back to sport and you say you're going to do a jab and you've got your rear heel raised, are you doing the same thing? Yes, but you're not stepping in with it. You just, in this particular example, where you already got your front foot in the right place, you push down on the back foot, breaks the kinetic and sends the jab out. If you're doing it with a step, then you'd step and throw the shot. So when we say it's a bit like walking, we mean it is like walking, but sometimes you walk, pause, and then keep going, whatever. There's a million and one situations to use this method of delivering power. So it's up to you in your training to try those different methods, work out which one you should be using at which time, right? But as a general rule, think of walking if you're going into somebody, and think of stationary as if you're obviously stationary or you're moving away from someone. So that's the easiest way I can think really of explaining which one you should use and when. Otherwise, we've got, it's one of those situations where we've got a million and one scenarios and therefore a million and one answers. But the answer is usually one of two things. Okay, so you're either pushing off the back foot or you've already pushed off it and then you're throwing your shot. Okay, so the clip on posting there shows that you've already pushed off and you've got your weight more on one side, but because you're posting correctly, you can deliver multiple shots and still keep going, still keep sending those shots off. Think of it like a bow and arrow, if you like. You can pull one out and boom, another one, boom, another one, boom. You can still keep throwing. You can still keep firing those arrows because you've set up all the tension and everything else in your body correctly to allow it to keep repeating those shots. Likewise, you can do it off the other side anytime you want. You're not stuck to that bang, 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 bang situation. You can throw multiple shots off either side at any time, which is a critical thing. If you can do that in a self-defense situation, if you've opened up something, or in sport, you've opened something up and they can't defend it now, and you can hit again that same side, fantastic. If you've done a shot where all your weight's on the other side, you can't throw a multiple and you've opened something up, you've got to go back and get back in there again. You've got to win the lottery again, so to speak. But if you're posting correctly, you can throw multiple shots. If you win the lottery, you can keep on taking that money out, because you can just keep hitting that same place and then follow up. So it's important that you understand that posting for talk and that you practice it properly, because once you get that right, it will transform what you're doing and change a lot of the way you look at strikes. And then remember, it's not just punches. You can be throwing any strike off either side. You know, it could be punch, slap, kick, knees, elbows, headbutts, all sorts of stuff. So whatever floats your boat, you should be able to throw it. Anyway, there you go. That's enough from me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember the subscribe-y thingy and all that jazz. And yeah, that thing should have run out by now. See you later. Bye.